watchman hajachaguliwa hata mji 10. Yeye pale Karachuani anaongea kuhusu Kaspul. Kwa nini kila mtoto acheze kwa mlango ya mama? Hivyo Ruto ni nyang'au yule anamaliza nchi. Na mimi simuogopi, I only respect God.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday evening we were treated to some shocking news that the Member of Parliament of Kaspul, which is in Omagh County, was shot dead by an assassin in Ong'ondo around City Mortuary. Now, the investigative bodies have taken this matter into their own hands, and they're currently giving some unfolding and very intriguing details on who really might have killed the man. Now, let's get into the discussion of the said it so that you will understand that this was not a mere just somebody with a grudge that came and killed this man. Yes, it might be somebody with a grudge that ordered the hit, but the man that took the hit, the man that fired the shots at MP Ong'ondo is not somebody who is just a mere Kenyan or somebody that was just handed over the gun so that they will go ahead and execute the mission. Now, according to the details that are currently unfolding in regards to this murder, we are being told that this was a clean hit and a highly trained assassin that conducted the said killing. The fatal shooting of Kaspul MP Charles Ong'ondo is now being treated as a targeted political assassination, following the chilling revelations from investigators and eyewitnesses. Now, according to sources at Parliament, Were had spent the day actively engaging in debates, wrapping up at 7 p.m. After light-hearted discussions with fellow MPs, he was last seen in the company of at least 5 legislators before departing in his official white Toyota Crown. DCI reports placed Were in the front passenger seat, flanked by his bodyguard and drivers. They navigated the Gong Road towards Upper Hill. At the Nairobi Funeral Home roundabout, a motorcycle carrying 2 riders pulled up near the vehicle. Without warning, the pylon passenger dismounted calmly, approached the car, and fired 6 shots at a close range, each bullet striking Were. Now, listen to this. He was on the passenger seat at the front seat. The man that that fired the shot, he fired them from the side of the passenger seat, from the window that Were was seated. But do you know, if it is somebody that does not have the experience of handling weapons, and somebody that has just been given a weapon yesterday and told how to fire, he would have at least hit somebody else in the said vehicle. But the man came, and when you look at the side where he fired the shot, he didn't fire any missing shot. All the 6 bullets that he fired from the gun hit one Charles Were. This means this is somebody that has had a very, very crucial training when it comes to targeting. So if he was somebody that didn't have the said training, a bullet from the side that he was shooting, or somebody that was in a hurry, would have at least missed one shot that maybe would have hit anybody in the back, or hit even the back of the vehicle, or would have hit the driver that was driving the said car. Are we together? But when the shots were fired, all the bullets struck Charles Were. 6 bullets, which means he had the precision of targeting. He is a sharpshooter, let's say that. And the man was not even scared. He didn't even move when he was shooting the man. He stood there, made sure that, he came very close to the car, next to where Were was seated, and then directly directed the gun towards the man and then fired the said 6 shots. That is how this man was. I mean, the calmness that he portrayed firing those shots tells you that this is not his first hit. He has carried several of these hits. Going forward, without warning, the pylon passenger dismounted calmly, as you have heard, approached the car and fired 6 shots at close range, each bullet striking Were. Now, his driver and the bodyguard were unharmed, suggesting the assassin's precision and training possibly from a military or intelligence background. The driver rushed the wounded MP to Nairobi Hospital, but the injuries were fatal. Now, forensic expert described the killing as a clean hit with no signs of struggle or theft. Inside the vehicle, investigators found intact parliamentary files and personal belongings, further pointing to assassination as the sole intent. No valuables were taken. Now the killer vanished into the night, leaving behind only broken glass and a shaken nation. A question mount over motive and masterminds. Pressure builds on security agencies to unearth the truth behind this brazen murder that has shaken the political establishment to its core. Now, when I spoke about the motive that really led to this assassination yesterday, one thing that I pointed out, the man has been severally heard claiming that his life was in danger. And now let's go back to Parliament. In Parliament, there is some certain level of security that is portrayed there. And how these MPs carry themselves, you all understand that they don't move anyhow. And for somebody to really identify that this is the car that today Charles Were was using, they must have had inside reports from somebody who was with Charles Were yesterday. So if the investigative bodies are to unfold the man that really gave out the intel on the movements of one Charles Were, then they should start with investigating the parliamentaries that were together with Charles Were yesterday. Are we together? Because tell me, how coincidental is it that this assassin knew the car that the man was using? He is not used to moving around with one car. Hey, they knew that yesterday huyu jamaa ameenda na a saloon Toyota Crown car. Are we together? And they knew the time that he had left parliament. Tuko pamoja? Because when the parliament business wasn't just yesterday, everybody left. The members of parliament left. And they leave the parliament, everybody heading to their own direction. But when Charles Were left, these people had intel. Ndio jamaa ametoka, ndio huyo anaenda na gari gani na atakuwa amekaa kwa kiti gani. Are we together? Because when you look at it, these people knew even where he was seated. As a member of parliament, Charles was supposed to be seated at the back. Somebody that was supposed to be in front was supposed to be a bodyguard, and Charles should have been submerged between two bodyguards behind the vehicle. Tuko pamoja? So when he left, he took the passenger seat, which means now ukiangalia how this man came to fire these shots, na ilikuwa jioni, giza ndio ilikuwa ishaingia. They knew where this guy had sat. Walikuwa wameona huyu jamaa ameingia, amekaa wapi? Amekaa pale mbele. So when the assassin came, he went direct for the passenger seat, mahali ambapo alipiga marisasi. Now let me tell you, if somebody that was with him at Parliament building yesterday didn't give the intel, then we can suggest that maybe somebody within his security team or within the people that were with him yesterday knew that Charles atakuwa gave out the information on the place that Charles will be sat on the said vehicle. And the assassin was a very precious. He had the great precision of shooting. Ndio maana it is being speculated that this was a politically motivated hit. And let me tell you, most of the time, it is very rare for a member of parliament to be hit. It's very rare for an assassination of member of parliament in the country. But we have seen how these people treat the life of Kenyans. So that is why a lot of people are saying that, you know what, juzi too, a member of parliament, when the Blood Parliament documentary aired, spoke in parliament. A member of parliament from Mandera said that watu uwawa kila siku, we sympathize and we move on. Right now, the president and the cabinet secretary of interior have ordered heightened investigations into this matter. It's about time that these people also realize that when you mess around with people, karma will catch up with you. I have reviewed some certain footages of a burial that was in Omabi the other day. And a man was attacked. He is currently in hospital, hata hajatoka hospitali. And the people pointed out that Were was the key player in the organization of the attack that happened at a funeral in Omabi the other day. That is how this thing is currently unfolding. I would really love to hear what is your comments in regards to this assassination. Leave your comment to the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and more updates. President William Ruto is also set to visit Nyanza region for a 2-day visit. These people know how to take advantage of any situation. Now I ask, we know that a lot of men and women have been killed recently in the country. Their families have not been served with justice. How are we sure that these people, the security agencies, will be able to uncover the truth on what really happened yesterday to Charles Were? An assassin with the state precision that we have had is somebody that also knows to cover their tracks. All we can hope for is for a miracle to happen. For now, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.